The Washington State College of Ohio is celebrating its partnerships between its Peace Officer Basic Academy and local law enforcement. Our Jason Livia has more about these partnerships in Washington County.
Washington State College of Ohio is celebrating its continued partnerships with local law enforcement and some of their criminal justice programs. The program they are highlighting is the Peace Officer Basic Academy. According to WSCO Dean of Technology and Transfer, Dr. John Reinard, the program gives people in the region the opportunity to become police officers.
The Peace Officer Basic Academy at Washington State College of Ohio is something that we have had since 2005. And it's an opportunity for men and women who would like to become police officers in our region to go through the academy that will give them the opportunity to become a commissioned law enforcement officer in the state of Ohio.
This program partners with several law enforcement departments in Washington County that provide equipment and expertise to help train the next generation of police officers. Near the end of 2024, the Belpre PD and the Washington County Sheriff's Office each donated a cruiser to the program. Washington County Sheriff Mark Warden says they donate these vehicles as an investment into programs like POBA.
They utilize it up there in their driving during the POBA program. So anytime that we cycle through our vehicles, we look at programs like that and working through the Washington County Commissioners. It's just a great idea to help those type of partners out because, again, the more you invest into it, the more you're going to receive from it.
Belpre Police Chief Mike Stump says their officers, who also teach at WSCO, give the students experience in a variety of different aspects of the job.
These are officers that are working the street every day doing this, and our officers are constantly receiving updated training, and so they're able to bring all that experience that they have from years working the road and put it right into those new students before they even get a chance to get on the road.
Stump adds that he looks forward to getting the cadets down to Belpre to get in the seat with an officer to see how the day-to-day job goes.
We're looking forward to the opportunity to be able to bring these cadets in, get them some practical time in the seat sitting beside an officer during a working shift. It allows them to really see what the job really entails.
For more information on the POBA program at WSCO, you can go to our online article at WTAP.com. In Washington County, I'm Jason Livia. With WTAP News, this is Home.